Okay, this is my latest project. I had built an EPP Piper, and it looked like a good design to make a takedown model. Since we're planning a vacation, I wanted to be able to take something in my suitcase. Just if I had downtime, I'd be able to fly. So this is what I came up with. Very similar in design. I got it all painted up a little different, a little bigger wheels, but it's able to take down. I've already loosened the motor. I don't have the speed controller or battery compartment yet, but here's the concept. You take the motor out, or you could leave it in, just take the prop off. I've got a prop saver, so you could just take that off, leave the motor in. There's a small clip here. It's got two credit card pieces here with holes drilled in them. Just pull that out. I've got a spare of these as well. Just little pieces get lost when I crash, which happens frequently. Then you pull out the wing struts. There we go. And then the wings will come apart. There's carbon tubes. Carbon tubes on this wing. They go through, there's carbon tubes here. There's also a magnet here on both sides, as well as in the wing. The clip was kind of an afterthought in case the magnet wasn't strong enough. So there are the wings. Here's the body. Real similar concept with the landing gear. I'll show you those in just a second. The fuselage also comes apart. The tail section comes apart. I'm going to put this back together just for storage. The control horn, I was thinking of making it removable, but by the time I have my strut and my landing gear tubes, I'll just stack it so that each of them can fit. So the landing gear, you can see, just have these two wires, as well as this EPP wheel. The wheel just has a piece of really small fuel line that can come off. That's 2mm. These are 1mm. I've learned that that might be a little thin, so I might upgrade next time, but I just put a 2mm on, tied it on here with thread and epoxy. I put a little EPP for the landing gear. So there's plywood with a 3mm inside diameter tube. This is 2mm. So it doesn't wiggle this way too much, but it rolls fine. So little piece of fuel line back on. I'll have spares of those as well, little pieces that get lost. So okay, so the landing gear go in these little tubes. This is 2mm inside diameter. So with the 1mm wire, they actually both fit, hold each other quite snug. This is where the wing strut goes. They go in about 1/4 of an inch down before they stop. I've got a carbon rod in there to stop them. So I arranged this so that the control horn is sticking out there. These are sticking up just fine, and I can stick that right about there, just so the control horn is not sticking up. And then I've got wheels and the landing gear, the struts, the motor. I don't have the servos put on it yet, but this is as big as it needs to be, and I can cut down a cardboard box so that it's a little bit more protected. So I don't have a ruler right here with me, but it's about 8 inches this way, about 3 inches tall, and roughly 15.5 inches this way. The wingspan on this is 30 inches altogether. So that's my latest project, and I'll try to get some video once I fly it. I flew my little yellow Piper today in the wind. Couldn't go forward very well, but I ended up crashing it in the wind. I just have to glue a little crack from in the EPP, but it flew well for flying in 15-mile-an-hour wind. So anyway, that's my newest project. More to follow.